What? I'd be crying too if a piece of food reminded me of a dick I once sucked. Oh, poor grandma. She's just reminiscing. Who knows what she was talking about? Thanksgiving sent me to the ER.
Wait, what?
Real Thanksgiving stories that sent people directly to the ER. I know Thanksgiving is supposed to be a warm, cuddly, safe holiday for friends and family. But believe it or not, Thanksgiving sends people to the ER more often than most holidays. And I will read to you why. I had a patient come in with MI symptoms. MI meaning myocardial infarction, aka a heart attack. Left arm pain, tingling, that's one symptom, chest pain and tightness, and panicking, all heart attack symptoms. We did a full chest pain workup for her, and her family called and came by to say goodbye to her because they thought she was dying. Wow, way to pull the trigger a little too early, family, huh? Sounds like maybe they wanted her to leave. Turns out her workup was clear and her CT showed she had a bunch of stool backing her up and she had overeaten at Thanksgiving. Ah, okay, there you go. She was constipated. Do you know how much stool you need to have backed up in your system for it to show up on a CT scan? A lot. Good job, lady. Good news is she definitely has something to be thankful for. Pepto-Bismol.
Come and get it.
One Thanksgiving, patient's ear got bitten off by his cousin because they were fighting over $5. Sometimes you just can't wait for the turkey, can you? Also, $5? Was it really worth it? Ear was brought in a bag of frozen veggies. Better than most people. Guess we won't be having any vegetables for Thanksgiving this year. Also, hi Steven, we used to work together at the Stanford ER. I guess this was apparently submitted by my coworkers. Real healthcare workers who come to my comedy shows, which you should come too. Mine is sad but wild. Working Thanksgiving night shift in 2021, had an elderly patient come in for a code/possible MI. MI, myocardial infarction. What does that mean? Heart attack. You got it right. All of the family starts coming in the lobby. Families said they had a wonderful evening. They all got together mid-afternoon, played games, and eventually had Thanksgiving dinner. While still sitting around the table after dessert, the elderly person said, "Well, that was a lovely dinner. My best Thanksgiving yet. Can't top that." And then literally, eyes rolled back, fell out of their chair onto the ground. All of the staff couldn't believe the story, but they said this family member was always funny and knew it was probably their time. What the? Patient passed away, but it was all so crazy. Did she just... That's it? That's how... Do we think she did that to herself? She just closed her eyes and said, "I guess I'm going now." God, I wish I could do that. I'm so jealous. This sounds like a riddle. Was it the granddaughter in the kitchen with the wishbone? I used to work as a vet tech assistant. Typically, emergency calls on Thanksgiving were questions about ingesting different foods. Turkey bones, and once a dog chewed up an elaborate centerpiece. Oh, poor pup. Most of the callers never brought their pets to be seen because they had company and didn't want to leave, or they had plans to start Black Friday shopping early. And we'd get cursed out for charging too much, like $100 emergency fees. Them family pets. I chose to work Thanksgiving Day to overcharge you. So this is actually very common. Nobody comes into the hospital or the ER on Thanksgiving Day, on any holiday, really. They will wait till the day right after the holidays to come in. They will flood the ERs and we will be busy as shit. As a matter of fact, the only place busier than Best Buy after Black Friday is the emergency room. This is a segment I like to call Foods That Will Send You to the ER. Food poisoning is one of the #1 reasons we see people come to the ER on Thanksgiving, and after watching these videos, I think we know why. The simplest way to remove excess... Oh my goodness. Are those tampons in your skillet, sir? Okay, this is a new cooking technique, huh? Tampons, who knew? So multi-versatile. Can you imagine everyone at dinner? Does this taco taste fishy to you? Genius. And all this time, I've been soaking up my oil with a panty liner. Huh. What am I looking at here? Is this the white people equivalent of fortune cookies? Family and friends. Hashtag Thanksgiving fail. Made gratitude rolls with notes inside. My teen ate 2 before I warned to check inside first. Come on. It's the thought that counts. Because honestly, with my mom, I mean, the notes would have said something very different. Like, you're not my favorite. YouTube is not a real job. Get a real job. I wanted a girl.
I'm fine.
My dad insisted on cooking our... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, have you tried tap water marinade turkey? Because that's what that is. Or maybe... Maybe... Dad actually wanted to go to McDonald's this year. Because he clearly didn't try. Did you want wet meat or drowned meat? We have both. And now we have real stories submitted by healthcare workers at my comedy shows. I was helping an 80-year-old woman at mealtime in the dining room one Thanksgiving. She took a bite of her pork chop and yelled, "I've had that tastes better than this." In her defense, back in her day, that's what they call chicken. She then threw it at me, like MLB, whipped it at me. It bounced off my chest and landed back on her plate, and she started sobbing. Homegirl was inconsolable. What? I'd be crying too if a piece of food reminded me of a dick I once sucked. Oh, poor grandma. She's just reminiscing. Who knows what she was talking about? I went on a call, and when arriving on scene, we came into this man's house. He was bent over the couch with salad tongs trying to pull a Mrs. Dash salt shaker out of his rectum. When asking him how this happened, he said he slipped on shampoo in the bathroom and fell on the salt shaker. Ah, yes. Guys, come on. He was just seasoning the salad before it gets tossed.
Gross, what does that even mean?
Do you know how far you have to slip to get from the bathroom to the kitchen? But they don't think about that. This is always the excuse in the ER. When something is stuck up someone's rectum, they always start it in the bathroom, because that is the only way they can explain why they were running around butt naked in their house. Which honestly, you don't have to explain. I am naked in this apartment all the time. Only when people aren't here. I'm not wearing pants right now. I once had to help a resident pull 27 baby carrots out of a 32-year-old female's vagina. Why 27? Why did she stop at 27? Did she run out? Or did she only stick 10 up there and 17 more grew? I have heard the vagina is a very fertile environment. Tastes like iron. Turkey baster stuck in her vagina the night before Thanksgiving. Let's give her some credit. This is one way to solve dry vag, you know? Marinate it. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and all through the place, not a turkey was basting because it was in the wrong place. Happy Thanksgiving! Don't forget I am currently on tour. Ticket links and dates are in my bio. Make sure to comment below and tell us your craziest ER stories. Thank you for watching. I will see you all the next video. Is that my computer? Oh, it's never worked this hard before.